What's the dumbest thing you risked everything for as a kid? When I was 11, I climbed onto my roof to retrieve a Pokemon card. Not just any card, a holographic Charizard that Kyle Peterson had traded me for my entire allowance and a month of homework answers. That card was my status symbol, my ticket to playground respect. I'd been showing it off to my little brother on the second floor balcony when a gust of wind snatched it from my fingers. I watched in horror as it fluttered upward, defying gravity, before settling on our sloped roof about 10 feet above the balcony. "Mom's gonna kill you if you go up there," my brother warned, eyes wide. I glared at him. "Mom's not going to find out!" I pointed at him threateningly. Not a word. Our parents were at my sister's piano recital. I had maybe an hour before they returned. The logical part of my brain, the tiny underdeveloped part, whispered that I should wait and ask Dad for help, but the dominant part screamed that Kyle would demand his card back if I lost it, and I'd be the laughingstock of 5th grade. The climb from the balcony railing to the roof gutter wasn't that far. I'd seen my dad do it when cleaning leaves. How hard could it be? Pretty hard, it turns out. My first attempt ended with me dangling from the gutter, legs kicking wildly before dropping back to the balcony. My palms stung from scraping against the rough edge. "Maybe we should call someone," my brother suggested. "Shut up and give me a boost," I demanded. With his reluctant help, I managed to grab the gutter more securely and pull myself up. The roof was steeper than it looked from below. I dug my sneakers into the shingles and began an awkward crab walk toward the card, which sat mockingly near the peak. "I can't watch," my brother whimpered, disappearing inside. The summer sun had turned the shingles scorching hot. They burned through my jeans as I inched forward. Sweat dripped into my eyes. But there it was, my precious Charizard, glinting in the sunlight just a few feet away. I reached out, fingers trembling, when my foot slipped. Time slowed as I began sliding down the roof. In pure panic, I clawed at the shingles, feeling them tear under my fingernails. I managed to stop my descent by hooking my foot on a satellite dish mount. My heart pounded so hard I could hear it. I was stuck, afraid to move in any direction. Below me was a 20-foot drop onto our concrete driveway. "Brandon," my brother's face appeared at the balcony edge. "Are you okay?" "Call Mrs. Hernandez next door," I croaked. "Don't call Mom." He disappeared. I remained frozen, watching clouds drift by, contemplating how stupid my tombstone would look. "Here lies Brandon Miller, died for a Pokemon card." 10 minutes later, Mrs. Hernandez's face appeared at the edge of the roof. Behind her was a firefighter. "Don't move, son," he called. "We're coming to get you." The rescue involved a ladder, a safety harness, and eventually my tearful parents rushing home to find a fire truck in our driveway. I was grounded for a month. No TV, no video games, no friends, and worst of all, my dad confiscated the Charizard card that the firefighter had retrieved. Was it worth it? My dad asked that night, sitting on the edge of my bed. I thought about the terror of sliding down that roof, the humiliation of the rescue, the disappointment in my parents' eyes. "No," I admitted. "It was just a card." Dad nodded. "Sometimes the things we think are worth everything aren't worth anything at all." 3 weeks later, on my birthday, Dad handed me a small package. Inside was the Charizard card, now in a hard plastic case with a note. "Some lessons are expensive. Glad you're alive to learn this one. I never risked my life for anything so stupid again."